All right, so this is the Noise Engineering VE, and I'm just going to kind of show you a demo patch of what I've got going on. So this is the full-on patch. All right, so to kind of show you what I've got going on, I'll turn down the count knobs, and we'll be able to just kind of hear. These are the two the two BIs are being controlled by the VE, and then as well as this neuron. So when I turn up the audio damage neuron, you can hear I've got an LFO going into the tuning just to kind of make it sound different. But this is being triggered by the end of burst 1. So it's a dual burst generator. It can do two bursts at separate times, but they're both controlled by the same clock. So right now I have it, it's on its own internal clock, but I also have the ZR, the Zularg repetitor, kind of sequencing the whole thing. So that's what's sequencing, giving us our beat. So this is the kick drum pattern, and it's independent of the VE. That's just the kick drum pattern. And then this is our snare drum pattern. And this is also, the snare drum pattern is actually being summed with the VE and the ZR, but you can't hear what the VE is doing until you turn the count knob up. And so now if we turn the speed up a little bit, we get these kind of like rolls going on. The whole patch is being clocked by the phases, by the PDO, the phase displacement oscillator by WMD, and basically it's clocking our clock divider, which is and multiplier, which is multiplying to 16th notes, running the ZR. But what it's also doing is actually running into the choke of the VE, so that way, basically every quarter note, it's choking out the burst. So that way the burst doesn't go over too many steps. It just it still stays in time. Again, since the VE is on its own LFO, we're controlling it with a slower LFO. We're making it go faster and slower, but it's not necessarily in time. So what's making it sound like it's still in time is that choke, making sure that it chokes on quarter notes. And so then you can hear this is if we turn up the neuron channel, every time that we reach the end of a burst, that's what the neuron. That's when you're hearing the neuron. And then our other BI is on the other burst, and that's just on every quarter note. It's just being triggered on every single quarter note. So if we turn up the count knob, you'll be able to start hearing that. So I'll just isolate that really quick. So this is kind of what we're getting out right here, and we can slow it down a little bit to give you a little bit rougher of a sound, or faster to make it a little bit quicker. It kind of sounds like a duck quacking, which is kind of funny. But if we bring that in, that one doesn't have an end, so it doesn't have a module on the end. But we can just kind of add in the rest of the stuff. Messing with the pitches on the BI and stuff. But that's just being hit on quarter notes, and so you can hear the BI, it's being, every time its burst is being hit, it's actually being hit by the ZR as well, just one of the outputs on the ZR, so that's why it's kind of like, sounds like a marching band fill. But yeah, that's pretty much that patch.